Hey Alicia, just want to let you know your urine sample that you just took, it came back and it says that you're pregnant. Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is your fave Alicia, and before we get this video kicked off, let's order us a fall drink from none other than Starbucks. Can I just have a small size, a blonde vanilla latte, and then can you put vanilla sweet cream with cinnamon powder blended, and then can you put apple drizzle on top also?
Yeah, of course.
Oh yay, thank you. Oh, that looks so good, thank you. Period. So the drink is secure, so let's park and give it a taste test so we can get into this mini story time. Okay y'all, let me give you a look at my fall Starbucks drink. So it is a ice cold latte. I forgot, but this is what it is, you guys, if you want to duplicate it. I got it straight from TikTok. And I did get a small size just because I want to taste it. I can't commit to a larger size until I know it's good and I'm going to drink it all. But it looks really tasty. Like, look at the cinnamon on top and like the drizzle, the apple drizzle. That looks really good. So yeah, we're definitely about to get into it. So good morning family, the fall drink is secured. I'll make sure to leave in the description box which drink I purchased, but before we get into this mini story time, let's go ahead and taste it. This is my first time tasting this, so let's see.
Whoa, that hit me like right away. Whoa, that is so good.
Okay, TikTok. Okay, the TikTok girlies got me together because this is really good. So today's date is Monday, October 9th, 2023, and you guys, I literally found out I was pregnant October 9th, 2020, in the middle of a pandemic. So let's just get right into it because yeah, we don't have a lot of time, especially because I'm on my way to work. So I definitely wanted to do this video super quickly. But you guys, I keep trying to do this story time for you all and my camera keeps overheating. So I'm gonna just go to work, and then when I get off work, I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna give you guys the story time. So for y'all, it's gonna be 2 seconds in between these clips, but just wanted to let you guys know you won't see me giving the story time in the car. But see you guys when I get off of work. This is my look Mir, we found out about you exactly 3 years ago. Exactly 3 years ago. Say hi, I'm Amir. I'm back home, you guys. I got me some Chick-fil-A because I was starving. But yes, this is my little baby Amir. Look, booty, mommy and daddy found out. Well, mommy found out about you 3 years ago today. Okay, mommy got to do the story time. Here, booty, get down. So you guys, here go my baby daddy. This is my man. Do you realize October 9th, 2020? Well, he didn't realize it because I didn't tell him until 2 days after I found out because I wanted to get it recorded. You know that though, right?
Yes.
All right, let me give you guys the story time. Okay, y'all. So 2020, the world was going through what it was going through, right? We were in the pandemic. Okay, so it was a lot of uncertainty in the world. I was feeling emotional. I was just like, what? I was just like, what the heck? The world is like flipping upside down, right? And it's important to know before I say anything, I have been on birth control since about 20 years old. So in 2020, I was probably about 26 years old, something like that. Yeah, probably like 26 years old. So I have always been on birth control since 20. So for the last 6-7 years, I've been on birth control, right? So because I had been on birth control so long, it was just something in my head that was telling me it's going to be hard for me to get pregnant. It's going to be hard for me to get pregnant whenever I choose to get pregnant, because I already had a friend who had been on birth control just as long as I had, and it was taking her years to conceive. So her situation was kind of like making me nervous because I'm like, oh my God, what if it's our birth control that's making it so hard for us to get pregnant, right? And then to let you guys know, I was on Mirena in 2020. So I had been on Mirena for like the last 3-something years. If you guys know about Mirena, it's the little T-shaped birth control that goes up you and all this. I don't know. We can do a whole separate video on that because one time I had to get my Mirena surgically removed. So if you guys want that story time, put it down in the comments and I will give you that. But anyways, so because I had so many complications with my birth control, especially Mirena, I was thinking this whole time, y'all, I'm probably never gonna be able to get pregnant. I don't ever see that for me, right? So then the pandemic comes about in 2020. It's a lot going on in the world, right? And then by then I'm working from home, right? That's when the world kind of shut down. Everybody was doing everything virtual. So I'm just at home chilling, bored, and also scared because I'm like, oh my gosh, what if I never get to have a baby and the world's already flipping upside down? Like, so I started worrying and panicking, right, you guys? So then I started to jokingly say to my boyfriend Taiwan, like, oh, we should have a baby. What do you think about having a baby? Now he's trying to feed him chicken nuggets. Y'all, this is hilarious. Trying to tell this story in the midst of the little baby cutting up, y'all. Anyways, so I started joking with Taiwan, like, oh, what would happen if we had a baby? Do you want a baby? And this is Taiwan. We can have one. Didn't you, baby? And what'd you say when I was like, we should have a baby?
Okay.
You was all for it, wasn't it? Wasn't you?
Yeah.
Exactly. So this man was all in, right?
Yeah.
But me, now what?
You can take him back now.
Oh, too late. He already here. Oh no, Mary.
See?
What you want?
Back.
You making my story time chaotic.
Put him back.
Anyways, as you can hear, that man was all for it, which I already had a bonus son. Taiwan Jr. at this time had to be like, I don't know, maybe he was like 9 or 10. So I already so Taiwan was already a dad, but me, I ain't never had no kids, nothing like that, right? So when he was like, oh, that's fine, we can have a baby, I'm like, what the? You know what I'm saying? Because I was still outside, I was still doing me, I was still, you know what I'm saying, living that single rich auntie life, okay? Because baby, I definitely was the rich auntie before I had my son, baby. No kids, none of that, baby. I was just living my life, right? But then, like I keep telling y'all, the pandemic came around and my feelings changed. Like, it was something about the pandemic where I was like, I think I want to be a mom. And let it be known, like I said, I was like 26 during the pandemic, 27, something like that, y'all. I had already had 2 degrees. I had a bachelor's and I had a master's. And I just got accepted into my doctoral program, my DSW, Doctorate of Social Work program. So I was about to go to school for the highest degree I could earn. Like, yeah. So anyways, I don't know, we kept talking about babies and I kept telling Taiwan, like, I don't think it's gonna be easy for me to conceive because I've been on birth control so long, Taiwan, like, I just don't think it's gonna be that easy. And he was like, well, just get off of it anyways, because you sound like you're really concerned. You sound like you're really scared that you might not be able to have babies, so you might as well get off the birth control. And I was like, exactly. And I was like, exactly, that's exactly how I felt. So in 2020, I felt the need to get off of birth control because I didn't want to keep it in so long that it hurt me when I did decide to have kids. So that's what happens. I called the doctor and I'm like, hey doc, I want to get my birth control off. I didn't even tell her, like, because it wasn't like I was planning to get pregnant. I just wanted to come off the birth control just in case me and Taiwan decided to have a baby. You catch my drift? Like, it wasn't like, okay, I'm gonna get off the birth control and then next month I'm gonna get pregnant, blah, blah. No, it wasn't nothing like that. For me, it was just like, get off the birth control, girl. Like, you don't know what kind of effects it could be having on your body. Like, just get off of it, especially because it's like pandemic and so much stuff is happening. Like, get that stuff out of your body. So boom, fast forward, get the birth control taken out, and you know, me and Taiwan, was we being safe? No. Yes, we was. Listen, come here, Taiwan, listen.
No. What we're not gonna do is lie to him.
What you mean? No, we ain't lying, because I specifically remember telling you, be safe.
No, what we ain't gonna do is lie to him.
Oh my gosh, no y'all, I ain't lying. I told this man, be safe, take the measures to be safe, wear this to be safe.
That's not what you said.
Yes, huh? Because I remember I was saying, I don't wanna, yes, because I was like, I don't wanna get pregnant right now, but if it happens, it happens. You remember us having that conversation? When I was like, if it happens, it happens.
I don't remember that one.
Okay, what was the conversation?
I don't remember that one.
What was the conversation then?
I don't know. But that ain't what happened.
What happened? Tell the people what happened.
You made him that day.
He's trying to tell y'all the story of how I made my son. What happened?
What? I didn't say all that.
That's what you said.
No, what I mean is we did. We made them that day.
We made them that day. What happened that day?
What do you mean what happened? What the hell?
Y'all, I had went out with my friends. So he's, okay, we're kind of getting into another story, but I'll tell y'all real quick. Y'all, I went out with my friends. My birth control's out. I went out with my friends, partied, came home. I was kind of lit off of wine. I wasn't even lit off liquor. I was lit off wine. And you know, when I'm lit off wine, you know, I want to be underneath my man. So I kind of get all, oh, come on, Taiwan. Just, you know, trying to love on my man. So he and I both agreed that night is when Amir was conceived. It was the night when I was lit off of wine, baby, because I did all the work, okay? No, seriously. So that's that little story time of how Amir was conceived. Back to the story time of how I found out I was pregnant. So yeah, so I was never actively like, oh, I'm gonna get pregnant, blah, blah, blah. So listen, birth control's out. I'm telling Taiwan to be safe. So by now, at least 4 weeks have passed since my birth control has been out, right? So once my birth control was out, I don't know, I was just talking to my friend Victoria and she was like, oh, you should do a yoni steam. We were like talking about the benefits of a yoni steam. Not for the benefits of having a baby or nothing like that, just for like other feminine benefits of a yoni steam. And if you don't know what a yoni steam is, you should definitely look it up. But the yoni steam experience was great. I had a great experience. I did it at home. I loved it. I felt like it just opened up a new feminine wave for me, right? I kid you not, a week later, I had to go to the doctors because I had to do a routine checkup, you guys. So in my routine checkup, I always take like a urine sample, and also this time in my routine checkup, I had to do my STD checks, right? So when my doctor was like, oh, do you want to just do a urine sample, blah, 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 right? I'm like, sure, right? I'm not thinking anything of it because I'm like, I always come to the doctors and give a urine sample, and literally they always say, oh, you're not pregnant. So being pregnant was never in my mind at this one particular doctor's appointment. I just knew I wanted to come do my routine checkup and then get my STD checks. So y'all, I gave the urine sample and my doctor's like, okay, go back there with the phlebotomist and give your blood so that you can do your STD checks, and I'll call you later with the results, right? So cool. Y'all, this is where it gets juicy. So I'm back in the room with the phlebotomist, right? And she's literally sticking me while I'm giving blood, right? And I get a call on my phone and it says my doctor's name. And I'm like, I'm like, maybe she thought I left or something. Like, why is she calling me, right? So as I'm giving blood, I'm looking at my phone and I answer the phone and I'm like, it's my doctor. She goes,
Hey Alicia, just want to let you know your urine sample that you just took, it came back and it says that you're pregnant.
Y'all. Wait, let me show you. This was my reaction on the phone when she said, it says you're pregnant. I said, huh? She said, yeah, it says you're pregnant. And I said, and she said, are you still in the building? I said, yeah, I'm in here giving blood. And she said, okay, well, when you get done with that, come back in the room so we can chat some more. Y'all, my heart stopped, okay? And then it was like it stopped and then it started fluttering, and I'm giving blood in the process of her telling me this. So I can imagine how my blood was just, I don't know. Y'all, when that phlebotomist stopped, so when I was done giving blood, I had to stand up. Y'all, I felt like I almost passed out because I was in complete shock, okay? I was in shock. I could not believe that this lady just called me and told me that I was pregnant. So after 2 minutes of being in shock, I kind of felt this sense of relief because I'm like, oh my gosh, thank God, because again, remember I told you guys I was worried that it was going to take a long time for me to get pregnant, or I may have complications with getting pregnant because I've been on birth control so long. So after I got that call and after the shock kind of went out of my mind, I was relieved. I was like, okay, thank you God, right? But then that's when the tears started to well up in my eyes, y'all. And at this point, I gotta walk back into the office with my doctor and talk to her, y'all. So I'm trying to like wipe my tears away so she can't might see that I'm crying, and it wasn't even crying like, I think it was tears of like joy, and then again tears because I was just so shocked, and I'm just like, oh my God, like I'm pregnant. Y'all, I've never been pregnant in my life, and then to get pregnant during the pandemic when it's just so much craziness going on, like I had a whirlwind of emotions. Like I kept playing with I kept playing with Taiwan. Oh, let's get pregnant, let's get pregnant. No, all them playing emotions went out the door as soon as that lady said I got pregnant. Then I was like, oh this is for real. Like I'm about to be somebody's mama, y'all. So of course when I get back in the office with my doctor, she's like, oh, we gotta get you an OBGYN and do this, do that. Y'all, she was talking. I really wasn't processing what she was saying because I was just so in shock that I was pregnant, but all that she did was help me set up with an OBGYN, and then she prescribed me some prenatals, and she said, okay, you gotta start taking prenatals right now. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, are you okay? And I'm like, okay. I'm like trying not to break down and cry because I'm just like, this is not happening. Like I really am pregnant. And literally, y'all, the timeline was fast. It literally was a month after I had my birth control out. Like that's how fast it happened, like 4 weeks. And I'm telling you, I really do think it was that yoni steam, y'all. Like that, because baby, not even a week after I had my yoni steam, I'm pregnant. Like, huh? I don't know. Maybe it wasn't the yoni steam. Maybe it was just, God's timing. I don't know, y'all. But literally, that's how I found out I was pregnant. And you guys are probably wondering, like, okay, did you tell Taiwan? Like, who was the first person you told? Nope, I did not tell Taiwan because I knew that I wanted to get his reaction on camera and I wanted to plan it out. So y'all, I didn't tell Taiwan. So as I'm walking out of the doctor's office after finding out that I was pregnant, the first person I called was my best friend, Alicia. Alicia was already a mom. So I called Alicia. I'm like, bro. And she's like, what? What's wrong? Because she can hear it in my voice. I'm like, I'm pregnant. Listen to her, Mary. And she's like, what? Why are you playing? I said, girl, I ain't playing with you. I'm pregnant. We was laughing, y'all. We was dying laughing. Like, I think she was in shock too. So she was just laughing. She was like, what? Congratulations. I'm like, bitch. I'm like, what? This is crazy. She like, oh man. So you know us, we girls. So we just chatting away. But yeah, so Alicia was the very first person to know that I was pregnant, and I did. But that's not it though, y'all. So this is October 9th, 2020 is the day that I found out. The day of that doctor's appointment, the day my doctors called me, said I'm pregnant, right? Let it be known, October 9th is my friend Maisha's birthday. So that's my homegirl, right? So 2020, she's having a hotel party, y'all. I'm like, dang, I gotta go to this hotel party. And you already know it's my friend's birthday. So we turn up, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, I knew immediately. First thing that came to mind was like, how am I going to this party and I'm pregnant? Like, because I knew it was just gonna be alcohol and all of that. And me personally, oh no, baby, I didn't drink a sip. The day that I found out I was pregnant, I didn't drink no alcohol at all. Absolutely not. That was just never a thing for me, right? So yeah, I get to the hotel party, and of course Alicia went with me, and I'm like, bro, what I'm gonna do? Because everybody's gonna want to take shots and stuff, and I didn't feel comfortable telling people that I was pregnant so early. Like clearly I'm like, I don't know, like 2 weeks pregnant, so I'm like, I don't want to tell nobody. And she's like, just play it off, just tell people that you on a fast and you not drinking. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So that's what I did, y'all. People be like, oh, you want a shot? And I'm like, no, I'm on a fast, I'm not drinking right now. And they look at me like, what, girl, here? And I'm like, I can't do it, right? It was so bad, y'all. I felt like, I was low-key mad too, because I'm like, damn, I had to find out on the day where I was about to be turning up with my friends and having fun. See, and that's when the mama and me kicked in already, okay? I put Amir before all of that. Even when you wasn't even 3 weeks in the belly, honey, I was like, I can't drink. I can't do it. But it was fine, you guys. I did tell everybody I'm fasting, and I don't know, I guess it worked, but I didn't even end up telling the rest of my friends I was pregnant till after the party, because I just didn't want to like ruin the mood or nothing, but they were all excited. They were all happy for me. And fast forward to freaking 3 years later, now we have this little bad boy named Amir. Love you. Mwah. So yeah, you guys, that's how I I found out that I was pregnant during the pandemic. And of course, it's a whole bunch more that comes with that when I was pregnant and all that. So I don't know, maybe I'll do some more story times. You guys just let me know, like, if you have any questions on like what was it like literally being pregnant during the pandemic. Like, I don't know, just leave it down in the comments below. But that's it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and just kind of hearing about my journey to pregnancy. And to all the mamas out there, if you've never been pregnant and you too kind of worry about, you know, will I be able to get pregnant, especially like if you're in like your later 20s, even your 30s, like, please don't worry. It's gonna be there. It's gonna come for you. Like, pregnancy, I'm speaking positive pregnancy vibes on all my sisters who want to be pregnant, okay? But I just want to say, be on your own time, and like, and God works in great timing, okay? Look at me trying to tell y'all God has great timing, and look at my son. See, listen, sisters, rethink if you want to have one of these. No, I'm just playing. I wouldn't trade it for nothing in the world, y'all. But literally, trust me, I know the worries. I understand them. They're valid. But make sure you're subscribed to join the family. Give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you follow me on all my social medias. And thank you guys for listening to my story time. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace.
I just wanna be your favorite.